but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
For converting pressures, because I thought it was a useful tool to convert between different pressures.
Oh, it definitely will be if yeah.
And also there is another section where you can basically try to find your ideal pressures. So you set your cold pressures, then you put in your hot pressures, and then the difference should tell you how much you overshoot.
And is it accurate? Do you know if it's working yet?
Problem, I tried it. Basically, It depends. It depends where you take the. So if you take the ACC menu, pit menu readings for hot pressures, what happens is the right side is a little bit too inflated all the time. You need to take. I think you need to take pressures like in the middle of the lap. You take pressures in the middle of the lap, and that should give you a better reading for hot pressures.
Oh yeah, because well, you also said like we were never going to have like the perfect pressures at any part of the track really. I think it's but as long as you are not overinflated, well, that's what I do at the fast corners. So Galgenkopf, Mutkurve, because then you'll just overshoot those turns. That's what I aim for.
Yeah. Talking of Mutkurve, I'm about to reach that.
Someone talk a bit. I'm just messing about with volumes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Perfect, thank you.
I can hear someone, but it's very low volume.
Johnny is fine for me.
It means that I need to adjust his volume.
Harry, do you want to try a driver swap before I have to go and like?
Oh, we can't do this on this server.
Dang it.
This is just single car. I think on Thursday it might be a team one. I'm not sure. Or is it Friday? Friday. It's
I thought I saw Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
My levels.
Hey, Los.
Hello.
Good for me.
Hello.
Hello.
sweaty hands already.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Dinesh.
Doesn't sound like Dines.
As I say, that was a very untennis tennis.
Why? What's happened?
There you go, you're sounding more normal now.
Checkity check.
He's put his
He's
voice filter, activate his voice filter.
When we have him closer then.
Are you driver swapping at the moment?
Oh, you can't on the server.
Oh, okay, cool.
I might go to practice tonight server because I think I'm gonna get that.
My dad's even been on his to ask him licenses.
So Tines and Johnny. Right now, me and Nessie, we are using a particular setup. It is one of the Go setups.
Are you
It
able to
is
share
called.
that?
I already shared that one. I think hold on a second. I'm gonna share it with you. Stop.
I'll be back, boys. With a
There's one that Nessie posted on 10,
Yellow flag ahead.
9:30.
It is called Go2 M4 GT3 R01S, I believe. I'm gonna just. So the goal is simply to get everyone on the same base. So just pressures and to be satisfied with the setup.
Well, I didn't think I'd be on tonight. I'm going to be doing many laps tomorrow as well. I'll
The one from Nessie on the 10th, yeah?
I don't know. That's not the name that Cavelli just read out.
It's not the
Wait, let me
first
just-
one I put up, I think it's the second one. The
Second
S
one
one.
go to M4GT3 N24 S202.
Not Q. It should have a R.
I've got an R01.
401 should be that one.
Cool.
Let me just find it.
Oh yeah.
If you
that's the one I'm-
if you find it, just repost it again.
So
So just,
G02 M4GT3 N24 SR01.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
With 1, 2, 3, 4 at the end, or not with 1, 2, 3?
No, not with 1, 2, 3, 4 at the end. That was a mistake, that one.
Got it from the 8.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll be honest, I'm not.
Did you find
I
it?
think I might nudge the rear back down to 88 rather than 89 as well.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not. Just doesn't. I mean, 88 feels good anyway. I felt like the car was on rails a bit, to be fair. Well, when I was driving it yesterday.
I think we can just stick to it.
Yeah.
You know, the only difference is probably the corner after Flugplatz, the first
know what-
right-hander.
I don't know what corner that is. Sorry.
Flugplatz is the jump at at the beginning.
It's the first big correction in the
Yeah, where you go across the bridge.
Yes, and then there is a fast right-hander. It's like a double apex.
Yeah, it's like left turn and accelerate as you're turning into it. That's
And
Yeah.
rear on
And
88,
then-
yeah?
Yeah, I'd keep
Yes,
the rear on
88.
88. I find that a lot better.
Cool, nice.
I mean, I've got the traction control on, I think it's 3. No, 2. Traction control on 2 and ABS on 3. Seems alright. Quite stable.
Yeah, that's what it's got on the default to set up.
Yeah, that's cool then, yeah.
When you say rear on 88, I've no idea what I'm doing.
Go
Right
to
height.
8 row and right height, rear right height.
It should be already at 88. If it's not, then it's the wrong setup.
I'm gonna delete some of these settings.
Oh, you're
who's on
looking at the
track right
wrong
now?
end of the car.
I think my values are different. Like, I'm not seeing. I didn't hear what. Oh, there we go. Ride height. Yeah. 88.
Let's see. Can we discuss a couple of things for our team? So basically, John Tinas, we know that you might not feel 100% okay the day of the race, so we need to basically make up any stint that you might want to skip.
So my thoughts are, I've got my procedure tomorrow at about midday. So Thursday morning I'll know, because I don't know if anyone else here has ever had a root canal, but apparently it's not that bad. I've had
You will be
worse.
fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping I will be. My thought process is, and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, because I'm definitely the slowest here, and I think the best use of my abilities may well be at the start. Basically, I'm going to be holding up quicker drivers if they have incidents and I get past them. I do think lap 1 is possibly my main strength when racing. I'm certainly off the pace compared to you guys. That's my only thoughts on the matter so far, but I'm happy to be first or fourth or whenever. I don't care.
I think the only issue is obviously there's 60 cars on the track as well. People's field of view might be. I don't know how your PC performs.
My instinct would be to get someone reasonably on the pace in for the first stint at least.
Okay.
Just so that you get into your group and you get away from the shit show. Or at least that's how the iRacing ones always go.
First corner's going to be a bit of a shit show.
My secondary thought is first lap chaos will be a waste of the quicker driver's time should they get caught out. I'm not saying that we're going to get caught out, but yeah. But I'm happy either way.
I mean,
that's a tight turn. Turn 1 and turn 2.
Yeah.
It's so tight down there. I mean, if you don't make that and to like stay on the inside at least, and you don't make that, even if you end up with a little bit of damage, you know what I mean, it's going to cost you.
You know, usually I agree with Johnny says.
Sorry, mate.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess if you're happy to sort of be on the cover, Tinez, then it means that, if we get tangled in anything, we can pit and you can go straight in.
I just thought I'd share my thoughts, but I'm happy if you guys don't think that's a good idea, but yeah.
Yeah, or certainly for the start, we've always found that being one of the quicker cars is advantageous in terms of if you're putting pressure on someone else,
yes,
you can choose how aggressive you want to be.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're one of the slower cars, then you don't always have that ability to manage that, and if someone's really desperate to get past and they do something really stupid, there's not really anything you can do to avoid it necessarily.
Yeah.
And you know you're going to have desperate drivers thinking they can win the race on the fucking first couple of corners, first lap.
Yeah, saw it last year as well. Yeah, I'm cool with driving them.
I mean, I'm easy, I don't mind when I drive.
During our 24 hours a month ago, our star driver, he started and he pulled a gap, and then it was easier for us to follow because then there were more gaps between the cars.
You cut out Barry, there was more.
So basically our star driver started the race and he pulled a gap on everyone, and then that it made it easier for the following drivers because then there were bigger gaps between the cars when they joined or when we joined. I don't know if...
Yeah, exactly. You're doing more time trialing at that point.
I'll be honest, I get nervous at the start of a big race, and I tend to lock my body tends to lock up a little bit, and then I start to relax a little bit the more the race goes into it. So I mean, I don't mind starting it, not at all, but I'll be very overly cautious to begin with.
As I say, I tend to be alright at starts, but I suspect I'm not going to be on the same pace as you or Gabriele if you play this a lot more.
I don't play this very
No, I don't play it too often either.
This is none of us.
We literally need to figure it out.
None of us, Johnny. This is not none of our main games.
Okay, fair enough.
But for me, the issue
the wealth
is
of knowledge you all seem to have.
That's because we did it last year. That's all, really.
It suddenly all makes sense.
I think that's the last time I've done a race on this was last year at Spa.
Well, you are one race further up the ladder than I am then.
I mean, my
really
fastest
your
lap
first
time around
endurance
here
race?
is an 8:20.8 or 8:20.4 or something like that.
Okay.
Cool. Well, tell you what, if any of us get into the 15s or 10s, they can start.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've seen something on
Nobody's
15
starting.
there.
I think those are quality times. I mean, I saw this guy practicing in a server and he was all over the place. I don't know if he managed to get his stuff together.
Yeah,
Saw an 8:09 on Monday night.
that's definitely low fuel stuff. Brakes at 1, radiators closed, probably low fuel.
Yeah, you certainly hope so. Oh, I meant to ask, what's the tyre number?
It's just a
Number?
set.
What do you mean?
Is the tyre set basically?
Okay. So it's basically got a limited number of sets, I see.
I don't think we're for this server at least we got. I think it's unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be unlimited. So it's basically you can reuse tires. That's what it means.
Yeah, cool.
But you want to avoid that, obviously. You don't want to head out on.
I assume it would just be
Virtual
one tyre change per stint, so 10 sets, but...
So just to conclude the discussion, I am off the cards because, as I said, I have a very low field of view and I would be terrible for this job. Absolutely terrible. So the point is maybe between Nessie and Johnny, you guys need to figure out if maybe if Nessie you said you get nervous.
If you're nervous with the Nessie, I'm more than happy to do it.
I'll tell you what, we'll let you take the start then, Johnny.
But, yeah?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yes, I mean I have faith that John is plenty fast and plenty capable of keeping up the pressure and to apply pressure. That would be ideal.
He's pretty shit with his pit strats though.
Yeah, I was about to say, so long as there's a race engineer, I'll be fine.
Gabriele will keep you right, Johnny. On the Dottinger, he'll tell you what things to change and stuff.
What I was about to say is it like iRacing? Can you have another crew member setting up the stop, or is it you've got to do it?
No.
You've got to do it. Fine.
Yeah, but if someone can talk you through it, it is a massive help. So you just basically become a robot and you just do the adjustments so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, cool.
So someone will help you.
And this is why we need to figure out the pressures so that we can set a strategy, and that strategy basically is just a preset of the pressures, nothing more, nothing less.
So that's what this session is for. If you're happy with your pressures, then you communicate them to Gabriele, and Gabriele will save them in one of the slots. So remember, the current track temperature is 22 ambient, so that's what you're going to save or relate to on the day. So see, on the day, if it's 18 degrees starting pressure, 18 degrees ambient, that means up the pressure by 4 because it's 22 now. But let's say on Saturday it's 18, you have to make up the difference.
Yeah.
So my dash is also saying 22, but the in-game menu when I'm in the garage says 21. It's out by
21, yeah. Maybe it's a decimal rounding up differently from the dash and the in-game menu.
So you're saying we'll relay pressures to Gabriele, but
yeah, so that you're all on the same, because we're all now on the same session, so you all save them as whatever it is, 21 now or 22. So you don't have.
As long as you write down the temperature we should be able to convert between different temperatures. So it's not a problem. We just need to write down the temperature we are taking our pressure that we are happy with. Right?
Yeah.
And
It's
you
got to
reckon
be
26
ambient.
to 27, Barry?
Yeah, it's sorry, what did you say, Johnny?
26 to 27 is what you're aiming for.
Yeah, between 26.0 27. I think Los said 27.2. I think that's if you go beyond 27.2, it becomes a bit overinflated.
Oh, okay. In which case, yeah, I think I'm just about in the right window then if it's 27.2.
There isn't a magic number. It's just that higher pressures create a faster response, but lower pressures are more grippy but more lazy, or at least that's what it's supposed to feel like.
But it gives more peak force, peak grip. So it gives you more grip when you're cornering, but it is more sluggish. Is that right, Barry?
Yeah, that's right. But also, we'll probably, well, at least when I did my last one at Spa, I was never in the window. So that can also be the same for us.
Okay.
But that's because like the temperatures kept changing so much because they had like a ridiculous multiplier on it. So like half an hour later, like the temperatures were completely different. So I don't know what it's like with the ×2. I think it's not too bad with a ×2 multiplier.
Okay. So at the 6 hours we had the multiplier. Is that what you're saying?
It's a ×2, isn't it? So it's however.
No, I mean back in Spa.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was ridiculously high. So
It must have been like a ×4.
No, there was not last year. But I don't know if you remember. I did a sort of like a 3-hour one with in the Lamborghini.
Okay.
Like a month ago or so.
Okay. Oh yeah. So what else?
So the current pressures on this setup we're running, Gabriele, which temperature is this optimized for, do you think?
Well, that's why you need to go out.
57.
That's why you need to go out and drive now, and then make adjustments based on what the session is now. And then if you're happy, give those numbers to Gabriele.
I think, didn't you say once that it was optimized for 27, or am I recalling wrong?
No, it just depends on what your starting point is. So for us now,
It all depends how aggressive you are with the tires as well, and how aggressive your tire.
Yes.
but
That creates heat.
I think it's easier if we're all, save our pressures based on the same temperature now, and then it's easier on the day to make an adjustment. So you always.
That's the the most easy, the easiest way.
So you always relate, because remember, at after each stint, they always revert back to, let's say, 22 degrees, because that's how ACC is. It doesn't save the current pressures. So let's say the race is now 22, right? But let's say at the end of this at the hour it'll be 26. But then your next strategy is always going to go back to 21 degrees. So that's why you have to constantly fanny about with the the pressures.
Yeah, but it's just because the game doesn't do any changes to the pressure based on
that's it.
temperatures.
But,
I mean, it's just a dumb system in the sense that it's not smart. It doesn't change. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It just reverts back to whatever is in the slot, and if the slot is configured for 22 degrees,
okay,
that's how it works in ACC.
So if we set it based on the same temperature, we have the benefit of.
Yeah, then you don't have to remember. What did Tinez set his temperatures at? Was it 26? And then you're on 22. So it's easier now if we're all doing it now, and then at least you've got a baseline.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, we can still convert it with the same method that you said.
That's true.
Adding 0.1.
But what could also happen at hour 6, your brain will be a bit more tired.
Right.
Mush.
Yeah, and then it's just, and then you have to remember, oh, what were my starting pressures again? And yeah, you'll
No,
get.
I meant to convert it to save.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
strategies.
I think
But the point is, I mean, it's a very good point about mental state.
yeah, it will be. That's why I crashed in the 24. I got up at 5. I only had 3 hours sleep in between, and I was just tired.
Yeah, at that point, I think sleep is a relevant factor. Here, we will not have this issue, fortunately.
No, 12 hours is not too bad when you have 3 or 4 drivers. It'll be 24 hours is much more of a slog.
I would like to do 24 hours at some point. I quite like
That's
it.
the ultimate. It is definitely cool. It is the ultimate commitment, 24 hours.
Yeah.
And not just for yourself, for your family as well, because you're basically going to be unavailable for the entire day.
Well, I've sort of said that on Saturday. I'm pretty much unavailable all Saturday, so.
Thankfully, the UK is going to have cool weather for the weekend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, thank fuck for that.
Yeah, lots of rain apparently.
Well, after the race, I've got a 6-hour drive to Scotland to do as well. A day later.
Bloody hell.
Careful with that right, mate.
Jesus.
And I get to drive a BMW doing that as well.
Okay.
That'll be fun. Here's something I don't think I'm on the Nurburgring.
I'm sure the police will help you remember.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. And the fact my daughter's in the back of the car, I think that'll keep me behaving myself.
Los, if you're listening, I've got my pressures.
Okay.
So I guess the only thing we would need ideally to find out, other than pressures, would be how to take our pit stops, especially for Johnny and Nessie. I mean, Nessie, you did the 6-hour last time. It's just a matter of practicing the trick that I talked to you about.
Yeah.
I don't know if Johnny is aware of said trick.
Well, if we can do that on Thursday, I think you said there's driver swap on Thursday, so if we can do that on Thursday, I can set up the way I'm going to be set up on Saturday, then I can practice the engine off, because I've got the buttons set up for it, so...
Okay. So Johnny, do you know about the pit stop procedure?
Not really, no.
Okay, so first of all, it is you can choose between manual, obviously between manual speed limiter and automatic. I personally go for automatic. I don't know if anybody has any opinion about that.
Bit limiter, yes, mine is on automatic.
Probably manually out of force of habit, but
as long as you are
the first gear pit limiter doodad.
Yeah, you still need to be in first gear, yes, but
you've got to be at first, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm on automatic, so I don't even have to.
If you limiters on and you switch to second gear, it'll turn it off straight away.
handy.
Also, not handy if you're not used to it, and you will get a penalty. Yeah.
If you're braking and you're in second and you put it on, does it switch itself off automatically, or does it stay on if you're downshifting?
Not sure.
You can't have it on until you're in first.
Yeah, it won't engage if you're in second.
Yes.
Good to know.
And you need to shut down the engine when you stop in your pit stall. That's the big one. So basically, Barry suggested to use hood camera to place yourself as close as possible in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people
And,
use the bumper cam for that. Yeah.
And it's important to keep the car in first gear, not to shift into neutral or reverse. So if you, for example, if you reverse for some reason into the pit box, make sure to put the car back into first gear.
Okay.
And then at that point, we're gonna do something a little esports like. So we're gonna press the starter button at the 2 count when the countdown goes to 2. So basically we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and at the 2 we're going to press the starter, and that should give us like a little it should basically make the car start as soon as the pit is over. Otherwise you need to wait for the countdown to finish and then to press the starter, and that's basically 1 second, 2 second time loss in the pits.
It's more of a time
Can you not
loss.
just start early, or does it not work like that?
No. If you start early, then
yeah, you can basically the process is to come in the pits, shut down the engine, let the car get lifted up. Then at that point you press the ignition, and then when you reach 2 seconds you press the starter and you hold the starter.
Yeah.
So this
You hold it and
yeah.
you can mash the throttle basically.
So this is for the
The pit jacks
and
will
the-
not engage until
Yeah.
your engine is already off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some people switch off as they're rolling in, but it is risky in case you've missed it and you need to adjust.
I was asking in case you overshoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you overshoot it though, they can drop
This
the
is
car
why I
from
said,
the If you overshoot it, they can drop the car off the jacks, and then that'll cost even more time.
I am thinking of something else. But basically, yes, you need to hit the box and then shut the engine off.
Yeah.
Are you about Thursday to practice some of that?
Yeah. That works for me.
God, you'd think we're in the race already. I've got this guy behind me flashing me. Try to dive up the inside of me at corners.
It's again the McLaren. This is again the McLaren. No, it's the guy in the Ferrari.
Black, yeah, is it the... No, it's McLaren right behind me.
Okay.
Can we do a short
He
lap?
thinks I'm just going to let him pass, then.
Yeah. You can do the GP loop and then turn right.
Yeah.
Start.
Cool.
And he's just put himself off the track.
There's a barrier in the way.
No, just drive round. You'll see the cones. Just
Yeah,
drive
just
the
keep
Grand Prix
tight to the
circuit.
right.
Look in your mirror though when you merge.
Nah, it's for losers.
I can't see a gap. There's a barrier blocking the road.
No, there's
You're
not.
doing it wrong.
As in, not going into the pit lane, just
No.
following the GP loop.
No. I'm trying to take the shortcut after the Schumacher. The cuts before the Schumacher S. After it.
No. Just follow the Grand
at
Prix
end
circuit
of,
round.
Yeah, end of the Grand Prix loop.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I've seen it done probably on iRacing where you can literally cut most of the GP lap out just to practice your pits.
Are you sure they're not on the VLN variant?
No idea what that is.
That's
So there's two different layouts of the Nurburgring combined with the GP loop.
Right.
One of them turns right there, and the other one, the N24 one, does the whole Grand Prix circuit, but has the short chicane.
Look at us, we're all doing the same lap time.
I fell asleep watching your track guide last night. Fell asleep to your voice, Barry.
That's was the aim. For those with insomnia.
ASMR.
Look at John already, like showing us up. 2 seconds faster, nearly 2 seconds faster.
Sorry.
How much fuel have you got?
Full tank. I'm on lap 3 though.
Okay.
4 though.
Yeah, on a full tank and you're fucking... What lap times you getting?
I think it's a 22 I'm at now.
Oh, that's not too bad to be fair. I think, I mean, race pace, if we're looking at 822s on race pace, it's not so bad. I mean, this McLaren kind of fucked my lap up at the start, but I should... don't know if I'll have enough fuel to do another one after this.
I don't know how you guys feel about this. I don't know if there's any fast damper changes we can make to the rear, or is it just an ACC thing that as soon as you get like a bump, it just bounces?
That's an ACC thing.
Yeah.
Especially the BMW. So be careful on some of the curbs.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. I just coming just up to Jorge Act, I just touched the curb and it just bounced to the point that even though the actual touch wasn't bad, it just didn't regain traction.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I avoid them.
Not to start with a few that you know which ones to hit and which ones you can drive over, because there is a few with this BM that they just don't like it at all. It's horrible.
I think the AMG is the only one that can ride curbs, I think, out of most all the cars. I think Ferrari is one of the worst, I think. Oh, sorry, Los, yeah?
I need your pressures when you're ready.
Yeah, I tagged you instead of talking over everyone. I tagged you in the Discord. I've written down from your left front, left right, left, yeah. You want to go for a low fuel lap, Los?
Let me just get this in. Because we're on in VR, I've got no GUI on my I've got no HUD or anything on my desktop screen, so I've got to actually put the helmet on.
Oh, okay.
Take it off to read the Discord, put it back on.
Ah. I can read them out though if it's easier.
That's alright, I'm doing it. It's fine.
That's the only thing with VR, you've got to take it off to do anything.
This is the only game where it's got no desktop GUI.
I mean, I'm probably using a lot older VR than what you are. I'm using a Rift.
Oh, cool. I'm on just the Quest 2.
Ah. So, I mean, with a Rift, I mean, it's not too bad when things are near you, but when things are out in front, they do become a little bit blurry. I can still make out what things are and stuff, but... Do you know what car what part of the track I'm struggling with? See the jump and into that right-hander? Yeah. I'm really struggling there because I misjudged the downshift to fourth to turn it in.
Yeah, I'm lifting before I really want to. Just to scrub off some speed before I go into
okay.
that. It's like, on a hot lap I'd be lifting just as the curb starts on the left.
Right, okay.
But I'm lifting like car length before that even. Just to make sure I get round safely, otherwise I'm binning it.
Yeah, I've been on the gravel a few times. Is that the jump?
Near the final sector, yeah. So I tend to go for just to slam the brakes as hard as you can as you land, especially in a car with ABS. So just a really hard hit of the brakes, and that will scrub the speed off.
Well,
and then you sort of coast into the corner.
As it's coming off the jump, that's when I tend to downshift, and then you hit the brakes a bit. That's what I've been doing. It just doesn't feel the smoothest thing to do.
Yeah, as I say, I wouldn't downshift while it's in the air. That feels...
or steer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from all I
Yeah.
know of cars, yeah, that feels like the wrong choice.
I downshift exactly when I hit the ground.
I'm not gonna make another lap with this fuel. Bollocks.
Frano, have your tyre pressures changed since the last time you gave them to me?
I think he's away to get his brother.
Front might be AFK.
Gainer's brother. Yeah, okay.
Right. Gabriele, can I tell you my pressures for this temperature?
If I can write it down while I'm in the dotting arrow. Yes. Go ahead. I have my pen.
You can read it out, and I'll note it down in the chat.
Right. I
Thank you,
think
Thank you much.
I'm just looking at my previous temps, and I'm just pumped. Right. I think so. Left front 25.1. Right front 25.4. Left rear 24.9, and right rear 25.2. I am just going to go out again and just double check it, so but that's for 29 track, but 21 ambient. Because I did slide around on that last lap.
What were you saying, Barry, about going out?
If you want to try a
Because there's only 15 minutes left of the session.
yeah.
I was going to wait until it restarts.
Oh yeah.
That's what happens.
No, like a quali run. So what you maybe want to try, right?
Tinez, can you please write down also 29 degrees?
If you
track
close your
Yep.
brake ducts,
So then we. Thank you.
take out at least
Barry, it is track temperature that matters, right?
ambient. Ambient. Yeah, because like just that's how.
I think the setups we've got with the
Maybe-
numbers on, I think it's based on ambient.
Yeah, the first value.
On ambient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
As long as you save
If
the
Barry
as
comes back
as long as you
to ask him.
yeah as long as you save the setup.
I'm sure it said ambient, but I could be wrong. Okay. It has been known.
To me, like, doesn't make quite sense. Like, why should it be ambient temperature important?
I know.
That is
Yeah. Well, as long as you all relate to the same one. Up until now,
Which one is it better?
well, I've been saving it as the ambient, or like reading off whatever the ambient is and whatever my tire pressures were.
Pretty sure again
Okay.
that ambient and track temperatures do correlate directly, so it shouldn't matter.
They do, but there is a delay. I mean, the track will, and there's also, I guess, irradiation as an issue. So basically, how much is cloudy? So there might be a discrepancy. Yes, they clearly correlate. I just wanted to make sure that we get the right one.
Can I also remind everyone regarding the stint timer? Now, I don't know if we're gonna be affected by it because we can't make the 75 minutes on our fuel tank. But you cannot exceed 75 minutes while you're still on a lap. You need to you need to be in the pits or on pit road when it hits 0. But I don't think that we're gonna, would have to worry about that.
8 laps is 67 minutes.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it then.
Maybe if we do that weird strategy of using map 2, I haven't fully figure it out, but I think it might not be. So basically, what I wanted to do is to extend each stint to 9 laps instead of 8 laps.
Okay.
And then at the end, we would have a free.
Like one pit
not
stop
a
less,
free,
basically.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
I calculated that a pit stop is 65 seconds loss.
Okay. So that's pit in,
I
stop, and then pit out.
I did. Yes. I did basically a couple of 2 laps runs, and I compared them. So I did in lap, out lap versus 2 straight laps, and the difference was 65 seconds. So the difference is what you said: going in, slowing down, and then stopping for 30 seconds included, and then reaccelerating and getting again up to pace. 65 seconds in total. But going around with map 2, that's the problem. I cannot understand how much exactly we would lose, because we would lose certainly a little bit. I estimated 20 seconds, which over, I mean, 3-4 stints would make up the time loss. So
I don't think it's worth it.
At
In
the
that
end,
case, it's not even close. If you're only saving 1 stop, then you've got 10 to make.
It's the opposite. It's not convenient, because we would save 65 seconds with 1 pit less, but in 4 stints we would lose
exactly
20 times 4, 80 seconds.
Don't forget, you're going to lose a fair bit when I'm in the car.
So what?
Don't forget, you're going to lose a fair bit of time whilst I'm in the car.
Okay.
Just make sure that you don't have less than 8 minutes and, let's say, 30 seconds when when the stint timer comes to an end. Like when you have less than 8 minutes on the stint timer, make sure that you pit. Because
Will
then
that be shown on screen?
Yeah, you see. So there is so during the race you should see a clock with how much time you've got left. Also, you can change your race logic to how much time you've driven. So I don't know if you can see that in your VR, your race logic. If you map it, I think it's secondary dash. I can't remember what it's in the menu. You can change the race logic to how much time you've driven.
Ah, okay.
And if I remember correctly,
is a stint just how long the car's on track or how long the driver is in the car?
Yes.
Just the car.
How much speed is out? Yes.
Right.
Car,
so if you wanted to say drive 2 stints, you could do, and the stint would reset.
It would reset. Yes, it would reset.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure, just in case we needed to.
And if I remember correctly from last time at Spa, those that are not driving cannot see the stint driver time as a menu in the menu.
No, can't. They have to
see the fuel usage neither,
No.
so you don't know what the fuel is.
That's why you have to keep talking to your driver, like remind them, remind you, like look
But
at your
if you
stint
set
timer.
Yes, but if you set the race logic, then it will change also for the other people, other people.
Oh,
And so
okay.
they can see it.
Handy.
I remember this exact. We did this exact thing last time at
A year ago, you remember? Wow. I remember just winning our class, Gabriele. That's all.
I just remember throwing it all away at Eau Rouge.
I don't think I can do an 8:13 though.
So a moment ago I tested it. It's Alt-D changes your race logic clock by default. And it worked when I was sat in the pit lane. Now it doesn't work anymore for some reason.
Yeah, you've angered it.
Yeah, it's to show me my speed now.
I've got a map to my wheel. Just change race logic.
I need to try and remember what all the buttons do.
I think the admins might ask us to map indicators as well. I think.
Yeah, they done that last time.
Yeah.
No.
I've done that. I'm all out of buttons, boys.
I mean,
I
I just
have just
pretend
enough
we're
buttons.
indicators.
I think is it not like
Your hand out the window.
yeah? Signaling emitter.
Indicator. I lifted my hand up.
Karting style.
I mean, I think the only time we're gonna need our indicators is if somebody's fucking lapping us.
Oh, and that will happen. If like some of the average times of the guys can do 8:10s, then yeah.
I mean, I thought I was doing alright with an 820 until I seen some of these boys.
Then my race logic doesn't work either way now. Well, no matter what I do.
You've angered it.
You broke it.
You broke it.
It worked. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to leave the pit lane and see what it does. And it's, yeah. It's going to be joined.
I actually quite like fancy physical race logic. You know, like one of those 3D printed ones.
Oh. That would be cool.
I used to use an old phone for that and I had the little blue kind of frame for it, yeah.
And can you flat spot the tyres on this?
No, but you can.
Very unlikely.
No, but you can lose pressure if you hit the curbs too hard.
Okay, cool.
And then you have a puncture, and then it never comes back.
Right, no worries.
I was also going to ask, can you damage the car over the curbs? I didn't think you could. From what you can do it.
Only the tires. The tires can lose pressure. I don't know about like the aero or anything, but I think it's just tires.
Fine.
Stay off the curbs.
I don't think there is floor damage. Also, about damage, you can see there is no indicator for damage, but there is an indicator of how much time would you lose in the pits. So how much is it worth in repair time, basically. If you go to
and I'm guessing if you've like really badly damaged it on track, you just return to pit, and it doesn't, and then it just takes it into consideration of your time.
There's a similar like in iRacing. It's like a tow procedure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's handy.
But the cars are quite robust.
Need it, obviously.
I find like even with 10-second damage, or depending on what kind of damage is, the car still drives okay as long as the steering rack is straight. You can still continue. It's not like, you know, like.
I mean, I've seen obviously some damage where it's undrivable.
Oh yeah.
I've hit the barrier a few times, pretty hard.
But yeah, the cars in ACC are not made like in iRacing. They're made of paper mache. Here they're a little bit more robust.
Does anyone use DLSS?
Yes, I'm doing it now.
Terrible.
It is. It's very blurry, but it keeps my FPS above 100 with DLSS.
I'll just live with the blurs, I guess.
But it's because it's
just don't run anti-aliasing because I'm a pleb.
It's an Unreal. Which is it? Unreal 4? Which engine is this?
Yes.
Unreal 4. Yeah. It's just an Unreal thing. Blurry graphics. I should have really tried to do a hot lap because the track is optimum now. And when it's
scripted up a lot the last couple of laps.
Yeah, when
sliding as much.
When the server resets,
minutes left.
It goes back to fast or something, or green.
I think it would be worth it to go in the pits and write down your
because
pressures now, because they're gonna reset.
I think what I told
So
you,
just write-
Tennis, seems alright for me.
Okay.
cool.
For maybe for you, Johnny, write down your pressures.
Yeah, sorry, do you want
I mean-
the hot pressures or the deep, what it was on as I left the pits?
I mean, the
Your
ones
setup.
that you have in the setup should not change. But if you want to make changes, just write down your hot pressures. So if your hot pressures look okay, then you're fine. And then you
I was going to
just
say, I
give me.
and maybe like 0.1 less, but otherwise I'm happy.
Okay. So take into consideration your hot pressures right now, because they're gonna reset when the server rolls over.
Are
Yeah, no,
you coming back
I think
after the reset to do some more driving, or is everybody going now?
I might try some night.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, cool.
Shall we just jump on the?
Hell of a
Just
push. What time
FPS.
is it?
But Los, yeah, I'm up for some night driving.
Okay, I'll join you.
Right.
Jump over there then.
Yeah. It looks awesome at night.
I don't know if you want to continue with us, or if it's too late for you.
What time is it?
Let me see.
It's just gone
Let me see
9:30.
where's the phone?
Yeah, I'll probably get an off to be fair. And I'll do a bit of night driving tomorrow. Been up since 5 this morning, so I'm knackered.
That is a good effort.
Yeah, it's good to hear everyone's voice in the
It
same
is.
channel though.
Back.
Green light.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one. I've not
Welcome back,
done
Marco.
any AMS2 races apart from that one at Watkins Glen since we decided we're going to do it.
So remember to adjust your
And
pressures.
so you have your pressure.
It's 12 in the night.
That should be. Should it be 1 PSA higher?
Yeah, I might come over and just do a couple
way.
laps on night just so I can see if the pressure's going to need changing.
I mean, for me, it doesn't feel that different, to be honest. I know that it feels to some people it feels completely different. My braking markers are basically the same.
Yeah,
the cars
you
have
just can't
good
see as far in
illumination.
front of you, that's all.
Okay, so Barry.
Yeah.
If the temperature was 21 degrees.
Yeah.
And now it's 12 degrees. What's the how high?
You
How many
increase
clicks do I give it?
at least by 9. That's the difference between 21 and 12. So remember, it's colder, so you need to increase the pressure.
Okay.
And if you want to go for a hot lap, if you want to close your brake ducts, for every, like, so let's say from 3 to 2, for every click you need to take out 3.3 at least, because the brake ducts will make the tires hotter as well.
Okay.
So Martin and Johnny, do you have your pressures?
I'll have to get you mine tomorrow, mate.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
I will take a screenshot now.
I mean, Guinness, we can
Or I can just
always...
read them off the dash now if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
27.4 front left,
0.4.
27.0 front right,
0.0. Yes.
27.3 rear left, and 26.4 rear
27.
right.
So Johnny's reading out his hot pressures while on track, right?
Hot pressure. Yes.
Yeah.
Surely,
Yes.
surely you want his
So-
sensor pressures.
I haven't changed it from what the default was, if I'm honest.
Yeah, he would need to figure out. So basically, 21 degrees. Yeah, they look a little high. So they should.
To be honest, it is literally only that final bit, the final sector, that they get there, and the rest of the lap they're under 27 the whole way.
Under 27, okay.
So
Okay.
I think
So
it's just that
considering-
final sector, so it's not too terrible.
Okay. So
I'm gonna piss all over this Lexus's day though.
So we need to still figure out the actual pressures, but I think we're close. These pressures, I think
There's
they
some
fit
cold pressures.
27.
Cold pressures
The
I had.
cold pressures at the default, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the default pressures fit 27 degrees track. They seem to fit like 27. So I don't know if I imagined Barry saying 27 degree track, or if I figured it out myself, or if I don't know, an angel came in the night and told me whatever.
It was an angel, probably.
Yeah. No, just joke, but I think the 27, yes. 27 seems to
Track
be.
was sat at 29 degrees when the session ended.
Yeah. So in fact they are a little high. So a few degrees less. It stands to reason that the pressure should be in the right range, below 27. Because Johnny said 27.4, 27, 27.3, and then 26.4. So maybe the right rear is a little low. I personally equalized. I raised my rear right.
Oh, Franco. Don't touch the sausage, Franco. If you don't watch my tutorial.
Yeah, I basically raised my rear right pressure to be one of the. I can share my pressure so you guys can get an idea.
Nice one, thank you.
No, at least no damage.
This game looks really good at night.
Yeah, disco lights.
Yeah, I mean, this track looks pretty good at night as well. Especially when you get onto the actual Nurburgring part of it.
Or maybe as a sanity check, I'm going to try to compensate the pressures with according to track temperature and see if everything goes to plan.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I was thinking, I mean, it says 12 degrees, so we should raise by 1.5 psi. So I'm going by track. Bollocks, it's the same. So it doesn't, we can't tell the difference.
Hell, what?
He said bollocks.
Track. I mean, track temperature and air temperature is the same. So
Okay, fine. I'm with you.
All I heard was bollocks.
I think we should just pull over and join the party at the side.
Yeah.
plenty of sausage.
Oh, why would this game not have automatic headlights?
Oh, mine does.
It does.
When I switch the engine on.
Got flashes, but I definitely clearly don't have headlights.
Remember, you've got two types of beam, high beam and the normal beam.
I just keep it on high beam all the time then and just blind people.
No, they won't see it. So the high beam, you can see better closer up, but you can't see as far.
What shit is that?
Yeah, I that's why I'm not on the highest beam.
I'm guessing when you flash the... I've got a flash set up.
Yeah, you can. They will see the flash, but I don't think they'll see the difference between the beam.
Barry, I don't think this makes any sense.
No, is it not?
If I raise... I'm sorry, I'm talking about something else. So sorry.
About life.
I'm talking about... yeah, in general, yes.
Let's look at
The pressure.
Get philosophical here.
Pressure. If I raise pressures by 1.5 degrees, which is the difference. I set up my setup for 27 degrees.
Yeah.
Now it's 12, so the difference is 15. I'm raising the pressure to 1.5, and I'm basically already at 26.9 and 27.2 at the front. So I don't think it makes any sense.
No, that's odd. Okay,
Maybe we need. Yeah. We need pressures, different pressures for the night.
Could be.
This is what I'm wondering.
Although my pressures are fine though, because I added 0.9.
I mean, I'm using the default tyres from
Nine
that
is
setup
definitely part
again,
of what we've just done, Frano.
and I'm getting mid 26s on all tyres.
Well, that's on point, Nessie.
Sorry?
Wow.
That's just default of that setup.
Did you say? Oh yeah. Okay.
So the only one that's low, I mean, as soon as you get onto the fast, like the straighter stuff, the temps do go down, so the fronts are on 26.1. But as soon as you get into the bends, then it goes back up to about 26.4, 26.5. Obviously air temperature being a little bit cooler is going to cool the tyres on the straights a little bit more. So as soon as I get to the main straight, I can guarantee they'll be about 25.4 or something like that.
Damn it, invalidated the lap.
Crew Chief says drizzle is coming. Someone was telling me there wasn't rain.
What?
Tinez.
There shouldn't be.
No, it's supposed to be a completely dry race.
Crew chief is talking about
Shit. You sure you've not got them set up for AMS too?
Definitely ACC.
I've tried not to play AMS 2 while I've been practicing for this.
Temperature is going down though.
How much?
I've got a third-party app and the arrow is down, so it's 12.2 now.
Okay.
As time progresses, it'll probably maybe be
What time of night is it?
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
1:23 a.m.
Yeah, so I'd say probably the time it gets to like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. it's going to be its coolest. Then the temperature will start going up again. I'd say so, because the sun will start coming up at about 5 a.m. I'd imagine.
You're right, Johnny, because it's in 15 minutes drizzle, at least on my app.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful there.
That should be fun then.
This is just, I think it's just the practice server though.
Yeah, on the HUD it doesn't say rain
There's a slow car up ahead.
in 15 minutes, but I don't know how accurate that is.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
I'll just make sure as well, guys, on Saturday you got plenty of snacks.
Oh yeah.
Keep the
And
energy.
drink.
And drink, yeah.
A bowl of soup for me.
A bowl of soup for you.
And remember, drink water, not coffee.
And a blankie. For tennis. Oh, I don't know, I quite like me coffee. I won't drink too much.
I was actually, I find it messes up my heart rate, especially as you said in that bit to the start of the race. If I've had
Do you
a
know what,
coffee, it's
you're
just
probably
absolutely
right. I'll
lost.
probably need one in the morning though, when we're... Is it?
Yeah.
Just to get me going a bit, but other than that I'll... Does Iron Brew count? That counts as water, doesn't it?
Well, you are
Yeah.
Scottish, so basically,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be on the Iron Brew Martini, mate.
Also, how does this qualifying nonsense work?
One of us has to set
Basically, just one lap, yes. I mean,
Any-
you
any
need
driver.
to set a lap.
Yeah, it records the time though, not the car, not the driver.
Everyone has to set a lap, or
No,
has to set a
No,
lap?
the car has to set a lap.
The car.
He's looking at you, Johnny.
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, you could use like a specific setup, if something a little bit more.
Fruity.
Do we
It's a
know
bit-
that it just takes the quickest lap, or does it do like an average?
No, they said
No, it's just one lap. There's like an elephant in the room that we haven't accounted. The penalties. The paid penalties.
I think they're a bit steep, if I'm honest with you. I think I put it on Discord the other day. I know it's for charity and all that, and I get that. But who's going to pay €50 to give somebody a 30-second stop and go?
It's a massive dickhead. That's what.
I know somebody that's very generous, or a complete bell end.
Well, I mean, we talked about pooling our cash so that we can use it collectively whenever. I was going to just drop 100 quid at some point.
Wow.
Fucking hell, you've got 100 quid to drop. Fucking Jesus.
So, well, I mean, it's for good cause, man. So,
No, I know it is,
you
I get
have to
that,
keep hold
but-
of it and drop it on someone if you want.
I was going to spend money, but not that much. I was going to just spend a fiver.
I was more in like the 20-30 quid range.
Yeah.
I see where Tidders is going. I like his style. Perhaps we'll see how the opening lap goes, and then make a decision from there.
Yeah, anything I can do to make up for my pace, I'm all for it.
I feel like you have way too much guilt over this.
No, well, it's my fault you're all here, so no guilt at all.
Don't bin it is like way more valuable than any pace that you can have in these races.
I'm going to sound really stingy with my fiver.
I tell you what, I'll add a 5 and then we can give somebody a 5-second penalty then.
Well, I'll put the name as the team name, so it's from all of us.
Yeah, I think you guys are stressing too much about downshifting for Flatsgarden. I don't do it until I've turned in and hit the apex, is where I downshift.
Really?
Mr. Carson.
The car just doesn't want to grip until you downshift. Well, I feel so anyway. Right, I'm gonna do it this time round.
So yeah, I said that go
What's the
over
hunk
like,
time anyway?
lift just before the jump, and then as the car lands, hit the brakes really hard, and then just coast into the corner.
I just did that, and it worked.
So I reported the rain that you guys mentioned, and Fengler's saying bollocks to it.
I got rain in 5 minutes. But it could be my
now, so it's going well.
My app could be wrong though.
Did you say crew chief said it as well though?
Yeah, just said it again now. Also, Gabriele, I think your pressures change is wrong, as I'm now running 28 at the end of lap 1.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does
So what did
actually
you
feel
do?
much better though, is all I'm going to say. Like, it's now way more direct.
I recall from last year
Okay.
it being like, it is approximately 1 click per degree, but that's actually slightly too much. It's almost like 0.9 clicks per degree.
No,
So I did
it's
15
points.
clicks.
It's 0.1 per degree.
I'm talking about
Fine,
click-
in which case I've basically
Right.
done double what I should have done, so
Right,
that would
right.
explain it.
Right, explain your jump thing to me again, John, because I'm coming up to it again in a minute.
So, as you're coming up to it, just lift off the throttle, like literally just before the car takes off. Then
Yeah.
as you land, hit the brakes and then just coast into the corner.
In
So
fifth.
you're not even going anywhere. I'm only in 4th as I come up to it, I think. That would explain it.
I'm in 5th. Okay, stay in 4th. Oh god, that went wrong, but yeah.
So yeah, and then
Okay,
as I
I'll
get to
shift.
the apex, I downshift to 3rd.
Oh, you're going in 3rd. Oh no, I carry on going around in 4th. Interesting.
My life was a lie. I should have been in 3rd.
I just realised I'm carrying a full load of fuel here.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
I'm not saying go bed, mate, but it's 3 minutes to 10.
Yeah, I know. I should go to bed, really. Yeah, lights are quite bright in the night, aren't they? Who's this? Wow, that was a move. And when does the toll take effect on this game? Is it a second?
No idea.
The what?
The toll. When you're behind someone.
Yeah. I unfortunately don't have enough experience in this game to say.
Not that I think we'll need it very often, but you know, it's always good to know.
Well, probably on the Dottinger it would be useful to know.
Yeah.
I saw some pretty interesting finishes with people basically backing out of the slipstream and then re-entering the slipstream at the end just to overtake before the last corner. So I think it's a useful information.
Oh, I've found some M2s.
I was about 2 seconds up on that lap time there, but I fucking ran it wide. Right, I'm gonna get off, guys.
Alright, see you later.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice one, mate. See you soon.
See you next time.
Are you all about on Thursday then, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Cool. Alright, I'll catch you then.
See you, mate. Have a good one.
Andrew. When's your operation, Thursday? Did you say Thursday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, good luck, mate.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah, no worries. Right, catch up, boys. Cheers.
Who's?
Yeah.
Right.
What, are you guys talking right now?
No?
Oh, just everyone's
Nothing in
lights
silence.
everyone's lights coming on, that's all. Not sure if my thing was fucked.
Is my microphone echoing back into the? You know, is it
I think it's just picking up noises.
bleeding?
Yeah,
Yeah, is it picking up? As long as it's not picking up the game.
Oops. I'm off for the day.
Okay.
Cool, man. See you soon.
Hopefully I can
That's
practice the pace because I'm dead slow.
See you soon, dude.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Yellow flag. Be careful there.
Oh, it's 50 clicks, not 60 clicks. That's a good thing to know.
$50 clicks.
So 15 from.
Pit limiter. 50 clicks, not 60 clicks.
Okay, yeah.
How clicks, okay.
Fucking military speed.
I was thinking this. A lot of pressure.
Oh, I totally forgot to set the tyre pressures as well. Why does it not set that to like defaults? Would surely be a more useful number to pick than bare minimum.
You need to press use current pressures in the menu instead of menu. It will copy the same pressure as your current.
on it, otherwise we got that down.
Right, I'll get you my pressures tomorrow, Gabriele. I'll catch you guys later.
Right, see you later.
Okay. No worries.
Business.
Bye, Janet.
This lap could be my PB if I don't F up.
Go on, Barry. You're top of the non-silly times, aren't you?
No! And then I messed up Galgenkopf. Galgenkopf. That would have been a mid-16. Damn. Lap invalidated.
You know, for me, Galgenkopf, I always aim at the very beginning of the curve. Like, exactly, I try to hit the very beginning, not hit physically, but as an apex.
Mm-hmm.
But I aim at that point at the very beginning, and if I do that, if I hit that apex, I basically never fail.
Okay.
Which one's Galgenkopf again?
The final right-hander before the Dottinger.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be me for the night.
All right, Barry. Catch you later.
Yeah. I'm happy to nest with Los with the car. If you're still here, Los.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm happy with the way it feels. I just messed up there myself, but it wasn't because of the setup or anything. Just greedy. I was just greedy. But if you fancy, if you prefer to make changes, just go ahead.
No, I'm happy. I don't know how I'm so much slower than everybody else at the moment. No.
Oh no, I'm low fuel, boss.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was going for. I was going for a what do you call it?
What that?
Yeah. See what I can, like, my personal best is 17.2, and I was en route to 16.5, 16.6, but then I messed up.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't know what quality will be like, what kind of bait, the conditions.
Come on, go.
We can always ask.
So
Let's just find out on the day. It'll be alright.
yeah. But again, I reckon we'll be mid-pack maybe.
Yeah. So when I first got on the server tonight, there was a McLaren in there. Like, what was it, 815s?
Hmm.
If there's people that quick, then yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm keeping up with them.
No, and you shouldn't try. We just run our own race, and it's the finish, right? We're gonna aim for the finish.
It's a N24 race. Just making it into the last hour without an accident will probably put you in the top 5.
Yeah. Now you've run plenty of these, John, as well. It's not really about how fast you are. It's just staying out of trouble, not have any repairs for damage.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you guys remember Sean, but he was, to be fair, he never did too much AMS2, but he was ridiculously fast in iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
And even his pace, he could make 40 seconds in a stint, but you can lose that in basically a silly accident so quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is just all about consistent laps and not taking damage.